Hi everyone, my name is Simran Aneja. Today I'm performing for the National Online Open Mic Competition presented by the Secular House, and I'm going to be reading out a self-written story that is titled as The Bag of Emotions. Rohan was a 14-year-old boy whose dad had recently been transferred from Delhi to Florida, and today was his first day at Edgewood High School. The idea of being the new kid immensely terrified him. He fixed his uniform with shivering hands and, taking a deep breath, looked into the mirror for the last time and told himself, "Smile, you're gonna be just okay." He put on his bag filled with this tremendous pile of new books. He could already feel the burden of the first day. He descended the stairs only to discover his parents fighting. Yet again. Well, that's a great start, he wondered. He shouted aloud, "I'm leaving for school," and walked out the door without waiting for a reply. As he entered the school building, his heart fluttered with anticipation, but his spirits lowered down several notches as he was greeted by the curious eyes of fellow 14-year-olds who walked down the hall. In class, Rohan's teacher, Mrs. Spence, warmly welcomed him and asked him to give a brief self-introduction. Just as he mustered up all the courage he had and was about to get up, his foot got stuck in the desk, he tripped and fell flat on his face. He stood up, but only to hear all his classmates giggling. His cheeks flushed with embarrassment as he managed to blurt out a word or two in the name of an introduction. He stayed silent for the rest of the period as he fought back the tears that began welling up in his eyes. As soon as the bell signaling the end of the period rang, Rohan ran out of the classroom crying. Halfway through the hall, his back door opened, and all his books scattered onto the floor. To avoid any further embarrassment, he haphazardly collected them and ran to an empty staircase in the corner, fell to the ground, and buried his face in his hands. One of his classmates, Leo, had been following him all this while. He approached Rohan, smiled, and said, "I have an extra bag in my locker. Come with me." As Leo handed him the extra bag, he said, "I know how difficult the first day is. You are feeling so many strong emotions right now. Just as your bag couldn't support so many books, similarly, sometimes even our mind gives way to the weight of so many complex emotions. And this is totally normal. It happens to everyone. Sometimes all you need is a new bag, a new perspective. Cheer up, mate." Rohan hugged him and smiled to himself. After all, he had just found his first friend. Thank you for watching this video.